Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back with Milk Dogs. Today, we are going over waiver pickups as we do every single Wednesday. And today, we are starting off with
Will Levis,
the quarterback.
the guy with the whole banana peel, eating all the banana, never peeling the whole thing, just eating it all, peeling all, putting mayo in his coffee.
Is this really what it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Will Levis is a strange guy. But,
look at that smile, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's
a wholesome man.
He came out last week and did phenomenal against the Falcons. He shredded the defense.
Just 4 touchdowns.
I can't believe it's taken him this long to start him. The way he looked last week. If he can continuously do that, dude, everybody else in the draft fucked up by passing him that needed a quarterback.
I mean, then again, it all depends on how it goes.
I mean, we could just overreact.
They're playing against Pittsburgh. It's a good defense tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll really see his true colors.
Yeah. We'll see how good he is in the next couple weeks. But in deep leagues, a lot of quarterbacks getting hurt. This is definitely a guy to pick up, and probably majority of your leagues start. Yeah. He's just somebody to have,
especially in the double quarterback leagues too.
Yeah. Only crazy people make double quarterback leagues. Will Height.
But yeah, I mean, pick him up if you need him. If you have D-Hop and you force start D-Hop, there you go. You get your stack, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, D-Hop caught 3 touchdowns last week. Ain't nobody...
4 receptions.
Yeah.
3 of them were touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's what
probably majority of leagues didn't even start him. This guy didn't. He had him on his bench.
I still won. But, sorry, Aaron. But, I mean, yeah. I'm excited to see what Will Levis does.
Yeah. We'll see tomorrow. See what he does.
The next quarterback we're talking about is a familiar face. A lot of people know I'm not the biggest fan of Derek Carr, but it's fantasy football.
Yeah.
So we got to look at him.
I mean, he's been consistent last 4 weeks. He's been putting up about 20 points a week. Yeah. I mean, like you said, a couple weeks ago, he threw 50 times and then 55 times. It's a lot of attempts.
It's insane numbers, really.
Back-to-back weeks throwing over 50 attempts. That's crazy.
I mean, the dude's old. We know he's not running the ball. He's going to just be throwing in the pocket. So I feel like...
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you got to start him. Especially in those 6-point touchdown leagues. Like, this guy just going to be throwing them.
Yeah. And then especially if you got Alvin Kamara on your team, you can just literally, in a PPR league, just completely kill the competition because Kamara gets like 15 targets a game.
Leading the league in targets, and he did not play the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane? Pretty insane.
It is. It's sickening, actually.
Not a fan.
Like, I don't understand how these defenses are like.
Why don't they throw it to their, I don't know, number 1 wide receiver, Chris Olave? Why don't they throw it to him?
Yeah. Or Michael Thomas that broke the receptions in a season. He's got the receptions in the season.
I like Olave.
I know, because you got him. But Michael Thomas has the record.
He is pretty good. I'll give Michael Thomas that. I was pretty hyped to see him going in this season.
Yeah. But, just like we said, deeper leagues, quarterbacks going down left and right. Kirk Cousins got hurt, and then everybody getting benched. Ryan Tannehill getting benched. Will Levis starting. You just got all these people. So...
Yeah, but moving on, we're going to go into the running backs. We got Leonard Fournette. He just signed with the Bills. He hasn't played this year, but he's looked pretty solid last year, really.
Basically what we're saying with this guy is just to pick him up, keep him on your team if you got an open spot, because it's going to be a week or 2 before he's in there actually getting full reps.
Right. And at the end of the day, it still could just be a 3-man running back committee. That's what it's looking like it's going to be anyway.
Yeah. But he's more of a power back, so I think Latavius Murray is probably on his way out if, Leonard Fournette gets his feet under him and stuff, because he's more of a power runner.
Did they just sign him for 1 year, Latavius?
I think so. I think pretty much all the Bills do is they just sign running backs for 1 year.
Fournette's been honestly like a pretty solid back, like for fantasy sake, and like just in general. Like the dude's been pretty solid like his whole career, really.
Yeah.
But like I think in those deeper leagues for sure, pick him up. I think there's argument to be made that he starts leading the running back game after obviously take him off practice squad.
Oh yeah. I feel like he's gonna in a couple weeks he'll be leading the backfield.
I mean, James Cook is pretty good, but he's not really that red zone back. They need a big guy.
I mean, the Bills haven't been on their bye yet, so maybe after the bye week they're gonna just Fournette's just gonna lead them.
Yeah.
But I mean, moving on to this other running back that used to be an ex-Bill.
Yep.
Hey, there we go, Devin Singletary.
He's not the most explosive player by any means, especially on a team like the Houston Texans. Obviously, they're splitting this backfield basically 50-50 with him and Dameon Pierce.
Dameon Pierce. I don't understand why, but I mean, deeper leagues. You need role players. You need flex players. This is it.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, everybody in pretty much every league right now is just scraping the bottom of the barrel, hoping that somebody gets a touchdown. That's just basically what's going on.
I mean, that's why people are still playing Zach Moss, right?
Yeah.
He gets you there. I mean, this guy will get you there too in PPR leagues. Not really like explosive player, like I said. He'll probably get you like anywhere from looks like 5 to 10 points. But
you're praying every week you get 10 from this guy.
Yeah, I mean he's a pass catcher.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we saw him in Buffalo last year. He had a few explosive games in Buffalo, but he was like the quote unquote lead back for most of the season.
Yeah.
So like
till James Cook started taking over, and that's why they let go of him.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't re-sign him, and then the Texans went ahead and picked him up.
I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's like the answer to your team. Maybe short term, for sure.
Yeah. I'm just saying to get through bye weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just someone you ride through the bye weeks because he's already had his bye, so he's not going on a bye.
Right.
You just ride him out, and running back spots, flex positions.
Yeah, I mean every week it feels like new running backs is kind of taking over. Waiver picking them up every week.
Yeah, I mean, what's his name? Devontae Foreman.
Yeah.
Donta Foreman. He exploded one week and then last week didn't do nothing.
But I mean, neither did Roshan either. Yeah. It was kind of a shit day for the run game.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, Cody, if you're watching this, you might as well go pick him up before Gage gets him and then trade rapes you again.
Cody, I will pick him up and trade you. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah,
I'll take Amari Cooper for him.
Yeah, Amari Cooper might as well.
I mean,
give him Patrick Mahomes for him.
I mean, you gave me Nico Collins for Donta Foreman.
Yeah.
But moving on to our last guy, it's kind of like a weird week. There's not a lot of change.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 teams on bye this week. It's really hard towards the end of the season to get really good waiver pickups because right around this week 9 range, like, we know who's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. We're just scraping the barrel, trying to get, just to get the bottom of it. Demario Davis.
Douglas.
Oh, yeah, Demario Douglas, sorry.
Yeah, so Kendrick Bourne, I believe he tore his ACL, and
we told you last week to pick him up. Now he's out for the season.
I picked him up last week.
I know, but I'm just saying. I mean, no one predicted him tearing his ACL.
Honestly, I sucked because it looked like he was finally like taking that big step, So it really sucks that he does that right at the peak of his role here. But this guy, he could be like the number 1. I know they still have Juju. I know Juju's I think
trash.
Healthy. He is trash. Yeah, I mean it's a name though. He's on the field. People are like, "Oh, it's Juju. Got to block him." Yeah. So this guy could see a lot more targets, which he has these last 2 weeks.
But I mean, with that being said, guys, that's pretty much all we got this week. I mean, there's not, like we said, we're just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, I wanna put people on this too. Trey's not gonna really appreciate this one, but Zach. Oh, what happened? Hold on, guys. I messed up. But this guy right here, Zach Charbonnet. I don't know why I messed up. Zach Charbonnet. Looks like he's splitting the backfield with Kenneth Walker. I don't know why, But if there was ever a point where Kenneth Walker went down, this guy is like a must pick up. Like,
yeah, I don't know why either. I mean, Kenneth Walker's been solid all year.
yeah,
I don't understand why the Seahawks, unless they're planning on not keeping him around.
yeah.
But this is only his second year, so I don't know why you would have Zach Charbonnet.
I don't know. I mean, he had 5 rushing attempts, 53 yards, which is pretty good against the Browns too. And he had 2 passes, caught both of them. I think this guy for sure is talented. Obviously, Kenneth Walker, lead back, no argument. But if he were to go down, this guy.
I mean, he got 10 yards of carry last week.
Yeah, I mean
That's solid.
Solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like we said, slow week. You know.
That's crazy. He out-touched Kenneth Walker, though.
Yep. Out-touched him and got more yards per run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably gonna do it this week for our waiver pickups.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, we're just scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to get people. You know, obviously with ACL tears and stuff like that, people going out tearing their Achilles, those are easy, obvious pickups. But
now we're just trying to get by. We're trying to look for those playoff runs, and we're trying to get you guys there.
Yep. Hopefully everybody's doing good in their fantasy.
Yeah, let us know below what your record is.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
if you have any questions about pickups or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like even trades, you know, if you're like, hey, I'm thinking about trading so-and-so for so-and-so, you know, we'd like to see what you're trying to do to better your team.
Maybe we'll take your advice too.
Yep. All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And make sure if you guys do appreciate our videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And while you're at it, check out these new videos.
Oh, yeah. See ya.